Hello, Aries. I know I'm a little bit late on your readings. I did the rest of them yesterday, but I kind of ran out of time. I do have a day job and I have a 14-year-old son, and it's kind of hard to all keep up with. But so right now, I have your top cards laid out for you guys. This is you. The bottom deck is laid out for your partner. These can be interchangeable because energy can be interchangeable. So the first card is your present emotions, then your subconscious emotions, obstacles, what others think, which I added. I made the spread up myself because I'm a psychology major and I just think that that really matters because people really do care what people think about them. All right, what should you do? And your outcome, and what do you want out of this relationship? So we laid these out, and we're gonna start off flipping these in a minute. Just so you know, if you didn't see my first 12 videos, I am Stella K. You can get me at stellaktarot.com or stellaktarot@yahoo.com if you'd like a personal reading. I would absolutely love to get to know all of you better. Please push the subscribe button or the notification button or the like button, any button you want to push. Like right now, just like take a minute and like push it. You know, I usually shuffle in front of everyone, but right now I'm running out of time. So I have to be a little quick right now. So I laid these out, but I promise you, I always do my half an hour meditation. And when I did my meditation, I actually kept thinking of the song that was I Need a Ride Home by Carly something, and it's a country song. So I think some of you might be a little bit homesick or homesick for a person. Like that's what I felt. So just so you know, because I can be a little audio clairvoyant. I'm also like an intuitive empath, but like I was a musician in my early days in my 20s. Now I'm in my 40 somethings. You will never know which 40 somethings I'm in. My mom always said, after 40, don't tell. And I won't. So, all right, we're going to start right now. All right, so your present emotion. You have the Ten of Swords. You're not feeling so great right now. Right now, you're feeling like there are 10 swords in your back. But you know what the best thing about the Ten of Swords is? Is that everyone in life goes through pain. And you are about to go to an ace. Because after the Ten of Swords, there is nowhere to go but an ace. And it's a wonderful place to be. And you're almost done with this. You're almost done with this. You're going to pull these all out of your back. You're going to stand up straight. And you're going to walk into that ace. And it's going to be done. If this is the spread that resonates with you. Remember, we have two here. So, your second one is your subconscious thoughts. Four of Cups. Look at this woman right here. She's got 3 cups that are full of love. Full of love. Somebody is trying to give her a cup of love. She's not even looking at it. So maybe there is someone that is trying to give you a cup of love that you are not looking at that. You're just like, no, nope, don't want it. I'm not even going to look at it. I don't care if these other 3 cups are full. I don't want that other full cup. I don't want to fill it up. I don't want the whole collection. I just want the 3. You need to do a whole lot more to give me that 4th cup. So maybe that's what you're thinking. All right. Your obstacle is the Empress. Now, the Empress can mean, this is like a Venus sign, so it's obviously like the planet of love, and we all know Venus is the planet of love. But I mean, the Empress she's feminine. She is nurturing. She is like everything anyone would want in a person. I'm sorry, excuse me, I have allergies. The grass in my state is up really bad right now, and whenever that happens, like, I'm a little sniffly and coughy. Sorry. But she's, she's got all those diamonds on her head and she's happy. This is like, she's like a head bitch. Like, everybody loves an empress. Like, she's got everything together. But for some reason, this is your obstacle. You might not think you can become an empress, but you can. And maybe you are an empress and you just don't realize you're an empress. We are all empresses. Like, we all embody feminine and nurturing and abundant qualities within us. Never think you are not an empress. This means you're having a problem with self-esteem. You need to up it a little bit. Okay? And just remember, it doesn't matter what you look like, what job you have, where you live. You're an empress. All right, so in the influence of others, we have the King of Swords. So this is someone that these are like your friends and like their opinions. When I say the influence of others, I added that in there because I really think that the influence of other people and their opinions and what they can have on our lives mean so much to us, sometimes more than our own opinions. And he can be very cutting. He can be very abrasive and demanding. And just remember, like, when people talk to you like that, you don't have to take their advice. What I want you to do is, after this reading, I want you to feel your heart for 10 minutes. And I want you to feel your gut. And I want you to feel them together. And say a little, like, hum or chant in your head. I'm a Buddhist, so I meditate. But just do that. And then feel yourself. And feel the beauty within yourself. Because we are all beautiful. But some people can say that another person might not be good for us. Or good enough for us. But you're obviously here because you have a person of interest that you want and you think is good enough for you. As long as they are not mean to you, and they are not putting you down, and they are making you feel good about yourself, they are good enough for you. Don't think about money. Don't think about cars and houses, stuff like that. Don't. Heart, gut, brain, meditation. I'm telling you, it works every time. Okay, the what you should do card is a Hierophant. This could mean you're interested just in a Taurus. He's an earth sign. A Taurus is an earth sign. They are very down to earth. They are actually usually really successful. Like, almost every doctor I go see is a Taurus. Seriously, I'm not joking. Like, even my chiropractor is a Taurus. Like, they're amazing people. If you're not dating a Taurus, or that's not your person of interest, they could be a mentor or a teacher or just someone that can bring you some wisdom. And when it's in the what you should do category, it's you need to listen to this person and not these people. These people are cutting. These people are cruel. These people are petty. What you should do is you should be the Hierophant. Be your own mentor. Be your own teacher. And listen to your own wisdom after you meditate for a little bit. Okay, and then the outcome and what do you want out of this relationship is a Knight of Swords, which is weird. This is the second time I've gotten this card. because this means you're not sleeping at night and you have a little bit of anxiety. So maybe you have had some bad relationships and you just kind of expect relationships to end out, with really bad conclusions. But they're not all going to end up the way the other ones did. They won't. You are going to find one that is beautiful and you are going to feel loved and you are going to feel wonderful. So get rid of this. This isn't this is not your outcome. This is just what you think your outcome should be. Because the cards read your energy. And I know I'm only reaching like a few of you out here. And this is not a very good reading. But, this is not where everyone needs to end up. But maybe this next spread, the bottom spread, will be more with, it'll resonate more with you than the top spread. So let's go to there or another spread that resonates better with you. All right, so present emotions, Knight of Wands. That's kind of like my I like to say like the Knight of Wands is like my rushing in card, my player card. Somebody that may have more than one interest. So if you're dating more than one person, then this is probably your line. And you need to make some decisions here because that is in your present emotions. Like, you got a couple people in your present emotions. All right, so let's go to our subconscious thoughts, which is a magician, which is kind of amazing because, like, the magician has everything he needs to make everything he wants to happen. He has air, he has fire, he has water, he has earth. He can make anything he wants happen. He can manifest. And I don't know if you know what manifesting is. Manifesting is kind of like meditating on a wish and what you want in your life. And I believe everyone should do that for at least 10 minutes a night. Like, sit there for 10 minutes a night or in the morning if that's when you have the time and manifest on exactly what you want to happen in your life. And you will be so surprised about how, like, the change and positive energy can change your life. And I know because it changed mine. And it wasn't a stroke of luck. It was a lot of hard work with my soul and my thinking and the way I saw the world. Because up here, I'm seeing someone that's seeing the world a little bit sadly. And down here, so far, we're only on our second card, but I'm seeing the world pretty good. All right, so in your third position, which is obstacles, you have the King of Swords. And the King of Swords, we also have right here in your influence of others. So we have two Kings of Swords here. So when this is in the third position in your obstacles, you have someone that is abrasive, cutting, demanding, but they are also truthful. But it's in your way. Like, it's in your way. And I'm not saying that the truth is always a bad thing. Like, the truth is always an amazing thing. But when it comes to the King of Swords, like, sometimes people can say it a little bit nicer and they don't have to be so abrasive and they don't have to be so, like, I mean this and I mean that and that's what you got to do. Like, maybe someone just needed to be a little bit nicer about the way they gave you advice. That's what I'm feeling about that card anyways. It's not the total meaning of that card, but that's what I'm feeling about it. I feel like when people give you advice, they are a little bit abrasive. And you don't deserve that. Because from what I see up here, you're a very sweet person and you're in a really hard spot right now. Okay. So in the fourth position, we have influence of others, which is the 5 of Cups. And that's conflict. You know, you're having, and it's also like you know, you are regretting something right now. Something you are regretting. And if this is you up here, I can see you regretting something down here, or if this is your partner's attitude in this first spread, like regretfulness is obviously going to be on your mind because that is your mindset. I really want you to sit back for a day or two and look at yourself. And it doesn't matter what you look like, how much you weigh, how long your hair is, what you wear, how much money you have, or where you live. I live in a little tiny townhome. Like, you know, whatever. I have it paid off cash, but people can look at it and think it's like a low income place. I don't care. You know, you are a beautiful person. And I am seeing in this reading that there is a lack of self esteem. And even in this relationship, like it's affecting it. Like, have the self esteem you need. If you are nice to people and you are good to people, that is the only thing you need to have self esteem. Is if you are a good person. Oh, most of us are. We will always all make mistakes and we will always be regretful for things that we have said or did. But in the long run, when you look at your life as a whole, I guarantee you can find more good things about yourself than bad. Okay, in the fifth position, we have what should you do, which is the Ace of Pentacles. So, like, that means actually someone wants to offer you a nice little pentacle. This is a new beginning. This is a brand new start in life. And I'm sorry, I have allergies, so I'm going to be doing that a lot. But maybe this reading is what you needed to have that brand new start in life. I'm so sorry again. Allergies are horrible. I think this reading is going to be like a brand new start for you. Like you seriously are going to start seeing the beauty in yourself, and you are going to realize that there are different facets of life and there are different classes of people, but you are a beautiful person. And when you look at yourself as a whole and not just your mistakes or your regrets, you have so much to give. And this person has a lot to give to you. For some reason, I have read this bottom spread like I was talking to you. And I think it was because it led up to this card. Because you need to realize how much you have to give to people. And how beautiful you are. And maybe that's the only card that you need to see. Is that you are this wonderful, amazing, beautiful person. And there is no one in this world that compares to you. Just know that. Know that. Like, just because someone has longer hair, or maybe they're skinnier, or have better clothes, or a better car, that does not make them better than you. The only thing that can make somebody better than you is if you have bad intentions towards people, which I'm not feeling that about you right now. I'm not feeling that in either of these spreads. I'm feeling like there are two really good people that want to come together, but their self-esteems are like holding you back a little bit. Don't let your self-esteem hold you back. This person wants you, and you want them. That's why the Nine of Swords came up. It's keeping you up at night or them up at night because you're thinking about each other. And then we have the Magician who's trying to make things happen. So on both spreads, we have people that really want to be with each other. And you guys kind of share the same mindset. And what you need to do is kind of come together and make each other feel really good about each other. You know, and make each other realize how amazing you are. Like, because this person's going to look at you like you're amazing. And you're going to look at them like they're amazing. And that's what you need to see within each other. All right. So in your outcome, and then what do you want out of this relationship, is the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is walking away. But in this, I'm not going to say you're walking away from each other. I'm going to say you both are walking away from a mindset. You guys are walking away from a mindset that you shouldn't have. I think you guys have both had really hard goes in life and a hard time. And you need to walk away from that hard time, not each other. You guys need each other. You just need to remember to bring each other up and never bring each other down. You need to always say, you know what? I'm going to bring my partner up. I'm going to say something wonderful about them at least 3 times a day. And hopefully your partner will do the same for you. And the only thing you need to walk away from is low self-esteem. That's it. And I know this is not going to resonate with many of you. But I feel like there's a few of you out there that needed to hear this. All right, so I'm going to go to my sexual tarot deck. Oh, every time I grab this thing, my sage falls. It just falls. Although this is like my favorite thing in my house right now. She makes the most beautiful little bowls. I'm trying to get her to sell them on my website, but we'll see. Okay, so this is the Tarot Sexual Magic deck. So I'm going to pull 2 neutral energies. And I'm sorry if I'm losing my voice a little bit. I've done a lot of readings today. So my voice is like going in and out. And I also have horrible allergies. And I just saw, I think, a spider on the wall over there, which freaks me out because I spray my house like nonstop. Because I'm like a bug freak. Even though I'm a Buddhist, so when like I find a bug, like I'm not allowed to kill it. Like I have to catch it and let it outside. Oh, I hate doing it. All right, please hit the subscribe button. Even though this was a very odd reading, I understand that. Subscribe, like, push the notification button if you like it. I know I'm really tired right now. It's afternoon or after midnight, and I have been up since like 5 a.m. I got like 4 hours of sleep last night. I'm so tired, but I'm still going to be there for you guys. All right, so I'm going to cut this deck, and I'm going to take the bottom card for our first neutral energy between you two. And then I am going to take the top one for the rest of them for the second. All right, so we have the 4 of Cups. So when we're thinking of the 4 of Cups, somebody is a little jaded. And that does kind of go with our reading. I mean, look at her and them. I mean, they both have their clothes on. In this deck, normally people they don't have their clothes on. And they're touching each other. You guys are a little jaded against each other right now. But I think that has a lot to do with the self-esteem or stubbornness. And remember, there is no room for stubbornness in relationships. In relationships, you should not be stubborn. You guys need to love and understand each other and listen to each other and open up. Leave your pride and ego at the door. All right, now I'm going to take the top card to see what the next one is. Is a Three of Chalices. Woo! So maybe y'all made up a little bit. Chalices are cups. And I mean, check that out. And that's like a celebration or a party. So once you guys put, your resentments down and you stop thinking about yourself in a bad way and you stop thinking about your partner in a bad way, this is what you get. You get a celebration. I don't feel a third party situation here. I don't feel like either of you have other partners. I feel like both of you, no matter which spread you resonated with, I think you guys totally resonate with each other. I think you're a good couple. But you definitely need to let go of the bad and petty stuff and just get on with your lives and look at the positives. That's what I see in this read. Because I didn't see many positive cards in this read, which means that's what you need. You need positive thinking. And you guys need to realize that love conquers all. And then you get this. And come on, who doesn't want that? All right, hope your children were in the room. Usually I say, like, kick the kids out and everything before I pull those cards. Totally forgot it this time. YouTube might kick this video off the mat, but hopefully they won't. YouTube, sorry. I promise it won't happen again. Okay, my name's Stella K. You can get me at stellaktarot.com or stellaktarot@yahoo.com if you'd like a personal reading. I know this isn't going to resonate with everyone. This was a very different reading than what I've been reading lately. But I feel like it's really going to resonate with some of you. Like, I feel like I really had a connection with a few of you out there. Like, you really just need to up that self-esteem. You need to believe in yourself. And you need to believe in your partner. That they love you. And they care about you. Allergies. Just as much as you care about them. Do not fight. No more fighting. Even though there wasn't a whole lot of fighting cards in here, but low self-esteem can do that to you. And remember, time is fluid. This is not a reading that you need to watch at the end of June because that's when I taped it. Like, you can watch this, in September in 2025. And if it resonates with you, that's when you needed to hear it. That's how the universe works. And really, seriously, take a couple 10 minutes every night before you go to bed or when you wake up in the morning. Clear your mind. You don't need to have like some guru teach you how to do it. Say a little hum or a chant. Or even just whatever makes you feel relaxed. That you can just repeat and repeat and repeat to clear your mind. And then when you're done with that, decide what your ambition is for that day. And what do you want to happen that day? And how do you feel about yourself that day? And if you don't feel good about yourself, you need to do it again. Because there is never a reason to feel good about yourself. Unless you hurt someone. And then we have a little bit of regret. But remember, regret is always something we can say we're sorry for. I'm sorry for whatever it was I regretted. And then we clear our karma. I love you all. My name's Stella K. I hope you will keep coming back, even though this wasn't the best reading. But I promise I will always tell you the truth. And I will not just always give you happy readings. Hopefully next week you guys are going to have an amazing reading. But, it's not always going to be the best. But I'll always give you the truth. And I can promise you that. All right. Love you. Have a great week.